The red pill. Now you know the stem from multiple places, but in a nutshell it is something that is true regardless of the zeitgeist claiming otherwise. It's not really a popular concept. Maybe it's the bitter taste, maybe it's the rather hefty size, or maybe it's just the fact that you need to get them from shady places. However, this monologue is titled 9 Red Pills About Road Cycling. Pill number 1. Your bike does not need to be spotless. Bikes are machines to be used outside. They will collect dust and dirt over time, and it is fine. It does not really impact their performance. It's not really necessary to give them a total cleanup after a ride or 2 or 20. If the things that go into other things are exposed into each other, it works and it is silent, then it is fine. Collected dirt does not really impact their performance, except maybe by looking poorly. Take a look at industrial equipment exposed to elements. Do you see it being washed all the time? By washing your bike at a glimpse of dirt, you are actually doing it a disservice. Bearings don't really discriminate. Water is water, and it is washing away grease. Just because it's water applied lovingly with a sponge by a grown man in a cycling lingerie does not really make it any less harmful. Weight is not as important as you think. In short, magnitude matters. Sure. The new stem you just $100 yourself into is 20% lighter than the previous one, but that's just 30 grams. Yet in the total best scenario, the benefit you get from the lost mass is proportional to the total mass. That is you, your bike, your gear, your backpack, fanny pack, water bottle, the other water bottle, and existential dread. If that amounts to 100,000 grams, then losing 30 means the total improvement of 0.03% in the best case scenario. Pill number 3. Sora is fine, and so is Apex. And possibly the entry-level groups from Microshift and lesser-known manufacturers, such as Campagnolo. Because, well, we all gush over the latest and greatest, but in the end, after half a century of features going down market and quality increasing, the entry-level equipment, such as Sora or Claris or Tourney at this point, is not surprisingly good. It's not even acceptably good, it's actually good. Sure, some of it is better than the other. Sure, you will lose some superficial features like extra cock or additional shifter clicks. Obviously, it's heavier. Obviously, it's a little bit less refined, the materials are less exotic, but in actual use, they are just as reliable as 105, or Ultegra, or Dura Ace even. And I kind of want to include SRAM Apex here as well, as I suspect it also falls in this category, but you know, Apex is not cheap by any means, at least in comparison to Claris, and you know, SRAM. Pill number 4. Road bikes are not comfortable. Stop. Before you start having objections, think about it. On a bike, especially on a road one, you are going to spend a significant amount of time in the same position. Saddle stuck in your nether regions, hands clasped on the handlebars. Pretty good percentage of your body weight is supported on these 3 points. You are going to get sore. It's inevitable. The art of bicycle fitting is not about making it comfy, but to delay the onset of unbearable suffering beyond the end of your ride. And by the way, riding on the drops is definitely not comfortable. Pill number 5. Your bike does not fit you, unless you specifically modify it to do so. Because you see, there are 7.5 billion Homo sapiensi on this planet. All of them are different, by size, by proportions and mass, and other factors. However, bike companies offer at most 6 or so sizes of their products. So what is the chance that such a size will fit you specifically? Is the stem length and angle acceptable? Bar angle, width, drop, gearing, saddle height and tilt? How about tire size? Are the brakes sufficient? Regardless of what you purchased and how much money you spent, your new purchase does not fit you, and the more expensive the bike is, the more expensive it gets to bring it to a proper fit. You know, the one that makes you suffer less. Note, however, that I am kind of assuming here that your bicycle can be modified, because you know, you might have purchased a carbon also titanium wonder, which cost more money than a lifetime income of a Bangladeshi laborer which made it, because in such a case your bike might have come with a pre-cut steerer tube in a proprietary standard or some other resale value destroying feature. Pill number 6. Training goes before equipment. And speaking of carbon also titanium wonders, just because you bought one does not mean you are going to become faster. Okay, you will, but imperceptibly so. Because you see, Dave Hence, Pradesh, or whomever next door, still has 10 years of riding under his belt. He will, as they say in certain places on the internet, mock the ever-loving crap out of you on his gaspipe 70s 10-speed, upgraded to Claris. If you want to be fast, you need to train. Cycling gear is so advanced these days that it makes very little difference which grade of it you've got. Pill number 7. Rotational mass is a meme. Those $4,000 wheels you just mortgaged yourself into, hoping to stick it to Dave Hans Pradesh or whomever next door, total waste of money. It has been known since forever, and nowadays even GCN of all places will tell you that there is nothing special about the fact that wheels, or any other whatever's on your bike, are actually rotating. Unless it's a propeller, because aero. And you know why? Because, and repeat after me, magnitude matters. And the magnitude of the bad stuff brought by rotatingness of wheels or any other whatevers is totally, utterly insignificant in total drag energy accounting of a bicycle. Pill number 8. Aero is a meme. Sure, of all the things to worry on a bike, aerodynamics is the thing that matters most when going fast. The thing is that a good deal of aerodynamic drag is you. A simple addition of aero bars will put you almost instantly in the good enough category. Working on your position will bring other benefits as well, such as comfort. But all those aero bikes that are cropping up left and right, a slight improvement of not so much is still not so much. And let's face it, you are not fast by any means, and certainly not fast enough to reap full benefits of your marginal gains. I mean, Dave Hans Pradesh or whomever next door is still mocking you hard on his gaspipe 70s 10-speed upgraded to Claris, and he's 12 kilos overweight, and chain smokes while riding. Pill number 9, the last one. Carbon fiber is evil. Carbon fiber is certainly the material of choice for a bicycle nowadays, at least when speaking about the enthusiast level of equipment. The problem is that in the total accounting of red pills so far, carbon fiber just makes your bike a little lighter. And yeah, I know it also is more compliant, yet stiff with extraordinary power transfer game changer platform that goes to 11. I know the market speak. The issue is that it also makes your bike more expensive and riddled with cancer in a form of press-fit bottom bracket or internal cable routing. Ask your mechanic how much he likes that. And on top of this, carbon fiber is hardly recyclable, so simple aluminum bicycle is simple and aluminum and can be recycled ad infinitum. And there is no need to complicate things that are simple. And carbon fiber just seems like a solution to a problem that no one really had. And now, sadly, we have reached the end of Truth and Facts section of Tribal Bike Tech. I hope you enjoyed the ride so far. Now the list I have presented isn't really exhaustive, but no list ever is. And if there was a comment section below this video, you could discuss things presented so far. Regardless, I hope you enjoyed this video, I hope you're going to share it around, subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope to see you on the next video.